Should be any second now. Tick tock. All right, seems to be working. All right, Sal. We're good to go. And away we go.
I'm all set.
Welcome to Just Curious Media. This is Let's Talk Cobra Kai. I'm Jason Connell.
And I'm Sal Rodriguez.
All right, Sal, we are back for an exciting episode.
I'm very excited because this was not on my radar at all until today. You brought this to my attention, and I'm pretty excited about this.
Yes, I did. I was looking for what we could cover tonight, and I stumbled on Season 4, Episode 1 of Cobra Kai is entitled, Let's Begin. And what we know about that episode is the cast.
Yes, but this got me thinking, Jason.
Yep.
We have a list of all the people here.
That's right.
But then a lot of my excitement came to a little bit of a halt because I thought, what if these people are there only in flashbacks?
Well, that could be something we discuss.
Yes, and we will obviously all have to face that fact if that is the case. But I'm not going to go there yet.
Yeah,
I'm going to assume everybody on this list is in the episode present day.
Yeah, so I was just on IMDb and I saw that, hey, it actually has a name because it's the only episode of the season that has a name so far. Now, we know the whole season is going to drop on December 31st.
Yes.
2021, unless they change it, unless
Yes.
Johnny goes to the internet and it changes again.
Yeah.
But I was beginning to look at like the cast because it's eye-opening to see who's involved, who's not involved. Now, again,
Yes.
this is just for one episode, so I would
Sure.
never read it too much into that. Like, is blah, blah, blah on the show. But there was a couple surprises on there. And that's why I thought we could have just a brief discussion about it as we prime ourselves for Cobra Kai, because we've been kind of in the Karate Kid world the last few episodes, which has been a lot of fun. But now we're kind of bringing it back as we get closer and closer to the launch of the entire season 4.
No, you and I have been doing deep dives into the Karate Kid, and it's been fantastic, and we've both been having a good time. But then we both agreed we should probably get back to Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
So here we are. So I hope you enjoyed the last couple of episodes related to the Karate Kid universe. Now here we are bleeding back into the Cobra Kai universe.
Yep.
And present day, you know what? This is greater than present day. This is now future.
Future. We're in the future.
We're in the future of Cobra Kai.
Yeah, we're pondering the future. So we know the heavy hitters are here, Sal. There's no surprises there. You're going to get daniellarusso. You're going to get Johnny Lawrence, ralphmacchio, williamzabka for sure.
Yeah.
And you're going to get some of the usual players as well. Some of the Cobra Kai, Miyagi-Dos. You have Eli's definitely on the roster, Robbie Keane, Dimitri, Chris. And here's the big surprise. Well, we already knew it, but here it is officially. We already knew because we've seen clips, but he is in episode 1. They're not holding him.
No.
When's he going to show up? And who is that, Sal?
No, and that is Thomas Ian Griffith as the notorious Terry Silver.
Yes. And I didn't say some of the cast names because their character names so well. Tanner Buchanan and Jacob Bertrand and so many more. But yes, Terry Silver is back and he's coming right out. And why waste time? Just get it, get it over with.
No, so I'll tell you exactly, Jason, I'll tell you and everybody. Here's exactly how my mind works. You brought this to my attention. I got excited.
Yep.
Then I saw the names like Thomas Ian Griffith, got really excited that, oh my God, he's going to be in the first episode already. They're not playing around, right? But then I thought, oh no, what if it's just a flashback?
I don't think it would be with him because they've already shown him doing the ponytail. And, it's like, I feel like they're going to establish him early. It could be the end of the episode.
Yes.
But I feel like they won't, waste any time because they've already laid it out there.
Okay. So you believe we will get present day Thomas Ian Griffith, episode 1 of season 4. That's pretty big time.
Yeah. And, we still could get Mike Barnes, and sometimes they don't put the name on IMDb because they want to hold it back until it, goes out there, and then they would update it. It could happen. I mean, it happened with Elizabeth Shue. I didn't see her name on IMDb, and then that episode drops, or the whole season drops, and then her name appears because the secret was out, right? Now, speaking of Elizabeth Shue, guess who's in this episode?
Elizabeth Shue as Allie Mills. I was surprised to see that.
I was like, hold on, what?
Because you know who's not in the episode?
Who's that?
Amanda. Amanda's not in the episode.
I
But
know.
Allie
No.
is in the
Amanda
episode.
is. Amanda is.
Are you sure about that?
Camille's not.
No. You're right. Who was I thinking?
Carmen,
of?
not Camille. My apologies.
Was I thinking of Carmen?
Yeah, Carmen's not listed. And again, first episode, you don't know where it goes. And yeah, Carmen's not listed.
No.
Amanda is.
No, Jason.
Just to be completely clear.
I screwed up. I confused Amanda LaRusso with Louis LaRusso.
That's a screw up.
Hello.
Well, I called Carmen another name, so apologies. But so Elizabeth Shue, now back to your earlier point, could it be a flashback? Yeah, you know what? This could be. We hope not. Is there more there? Sal, honestly, I think she said all that she had to say. I think she fulfilled that role perfectly, fixed the past, sent her two exes on their way. Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know if I need her in this unless it's like they're going to do more with her character. Is what I mean. I mean, if they're just going to bring her in for nothing, let her live the way she ended. She ended perfectly. Oh, yeah. However, it could be a flashback. I'm not sure, but I was shocked to see it.
I agree. And you know what? She was so fantastic last season. Fantastic. Her character she unified. Daniel and Johnny. Yeah, it was a wonderful evening. Yeah, at the Encino Country Club. Yep. It was fantastic. She flew away on a cloud.
Yeah, that's how I think of it.
So yeah, what would she be doing?
You know what? 4? There could be a flashback to the Karate Kid. As far as we know, we don't know what it is. So,
well, you're talking about where she's going to run up to him and say you're the best, but really she didn't say you're the best. They added that later. They did that. I forgot that they added that later.
Yeah. Then of course you have Tori. She's in it. Amanda, as we just talked about. Miguel. Yes. If Miguel wasn't on there, we have a problem because he's like in every episode ever, as far as I can remember. If Sam, Samantha, but you do have one Larusso who seems to be missing. And that is
Anthony.
Mm-hmm. Our dearest Griffin Santo Pietro.
He's a camp, a new camp.
Yeah, he's always at a camp. Soccer. Meanwhile, he's growing. If you've seen photos of him recently, it's like Anthony's all grows up. He could really be a threat in Miyagi-Do. Wow. Now, are they just going to keep phasing him? Oh, he's with my parents. Amanda's talking about her parents, wherever they are, whoever they are. But we don't know. Now, that's just one episode again. So let's not read too much into it.
It's true.
But I sure want to see Griffin come back and reprise his role.
You know what, Jason? I'm sure I can speak for myself and many others. I'm so thirsty for season 4. I just like.
Are you?
Oh, I'm so thirsty. I was like, anything they're giving us, we're like, oh, please.
Yeah, a crumb. Give me a crumb.
More biscuits, sir.
So we do have one legendary character coming right out of the gate, and that would be
another surprise. Randy Heller as Lucille Larusso. I was surprised to see that too.
That was shocking. Now, not a big surprise because she comes and goes, but we've not seen her recently.
No.
And I'm happy to have her back. I don't think she'd be a flashback. She could be. They could do a Karate Kid flashback where you see the mother and Elizabeth Shue, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah,
and I hope that's not the case.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they always credit that way. But let's hope that she's back and more involved. Maybe she moved in the neighborhood and we're going to see more of Lucille.
But Jason, you know what I really want to? I want Lucille and Amanda to get along. I want there to be peace in the Larusso household.
That's true. It's a good point. Well, I was also referring to another legendary character, Lucille being one of them, but the biggest villain of them all, Sal, they're not keeping him from us.
No.
And that is?
Wait, Ron Thomas is Bobby. Is that who you mean?
John Kreese. Senseikreese. Martinkove. Come on. They're not holding him back from us.
No, I skipped ahead.
That's all right. We can edit that in post. So that is,
of course.
Who is it, Sal? Who am I talking about?
Martinkove is John Kreese.
Yeah, when he's not Dancing with the Stars, he's on Cobra Kai.
That's when he's not ripping up the dance floor.
But he's not doing that. Although he is Martinkove, or no, sorry, he was going to be Martinkove. He is John Kreese when he's on Dancing with the Stars. But happy to have him out there. Of course, you can have him interacting with Terry Silver, so it's a done deal. Yep. You can't hold him back anymore. That through line, the Cobra Kai dojo has to, be seen, and we're going to. So happy to have him right out of the gate. But you did jump ahead a second ago.
Yep.
But we do have 2 original Cobra Kais. Well, we say original to us, but from the original film.
Yeah. The original members of Cobra Kai from the original movie. Yes.
And that would be
Ron Thomas as Bobby and Tony Odell as Jimmy.
Yeah, interesting. Loving having these guys back. I mean, they had that great episode where they went on the big bike ride and we lost, unfortunately, we lost Tommy on that wonderful episode. Very riveting, moving episode. Yep. And we've seen Bobby since then, but I don't think we've seen Jimmy since that episode. But good to get them back. So. And are they going to fall in line? Are they going to get back in the dojo? Or are they just going to be, Johnny's friends? I don't know.
Jason, I really hope that Jimmy has more to do, because I tell you why. I do hope that he has some payback, if you will. They recently released some Cobra Kai action figures.
Yeah.
From the original movie. So Cobra Kai as they were featured in the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
And they had the whole cast of the Cobra Kais, but not Jimmy. Jimmy was not there. Dutch was included.
Well, Jimmy didn't have that many speaking lines in the Karate Kid. So it's easy to say like Dutch and Bobby and Tommy, and of course, Johnny and Kreese. If you had to like limit it, I get it. And Dutch is probably on the fringe too, but he was a super bully, right? Below Johnny. But I get it. Jimmy's that fringe guy. There was guys below Jimmy on the on the pole there, on the totem pole.
Like Lamar.
Say, hey, Lamar. Yeah, exactly. Or there was a few more that you never heard from. But I'm with you. I want to see him have more speaking role. Both these guys went on to do really cool things in life, Bobby and Jimmy. So they're good friends to Johnny, no matter what.
Oh yeah.
Now that
leads ride or die friends.
Ride or die. That leads us to the new area, Sal. And we don't know much, but we do know there's someone named Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Devon. Staff Sergeant Garner. Someone named Kenny. Now, I saw these names pop up on the trades many, many months ago. So some of these characters could be something. I'm telling you, like when Tori all of a sudden just showed up and she's a player, Peyton List. So these people played by various actors, and you want to rattle off some names so we give credit where credit's due? I'm holding one back. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I hope I pronounce these names right. As Cheyenne, we have Salome Azizi.
Yeah.
As Devon, we have Una O'Brien.
Right.
As young Johnny, we have Thomas Perobek.
Yep.
As Staff Sergeant Garner, we have Mark Reinard. And as Kenny, we have Dallas Young.
So, they could come into different dojos. I'm not love interest, like someone like Cheyenne. I don't know. But when you said young Johnny, it made me think back like, wait, we've seen a young Johnny.
No, Thomas Perobek.
This looks like a really young Johnny.
Yes, right? Yes. Younger Johnny.
So I went and looked up the previous episodes with young Johnny. That was played by Owen D. Stone. He played young Johnny in season 1, episode 6, Quiver, and in season 2, episode 1, Mercy Part 2. He was great, but he was more like a early teen.
Yeah.
Right? Riding a bike. And so, just really young. This kid is much younger, which means now, are we going to get this whole storyline like younger Johnny with his mother's healthy and maybe his father's still alive? I mean, what is going to happen here?
Yeah. Are we going to be seeing, what's his name? Sid? Are we going to be seeing Sid again? Yeah, a younger Sid.
Rest in peace, Ed Asner. We lost him, so he won't be in this season unless he was in this season and they could have shot it and we just don't know. There could be. He could be. He's not in this episode. His name didn't pop up, but that's interesting. So I've always asked for this or thought about this as well. I want to see young Daniel with his father living in Jersey.
Wow.
So that's a whole thing that we've never even just gone there.
No,
that could be a series, but that's really neat. I love that they're doing this. He was only up for one episode. Again, all we know is episode 1. Now here's who's not mentioned. And again, I would not read too much into this. You have Carmen, Kyler, Bert, Nathaniel, Mitch, Moon, Yasmin. We talked about Anthony, Louie, Anush, Shannon, Robbie's mom. So I assume they're all pretty much connected in a way that I could see all them coming back in the season. I mean, Robbie's mom, maybe she's doing better in life. Maybe he's living with her. I'm not sure. Yeah. But, they're going to be at the Cobra Kai dojo as well as Miyagi Do training. A lot of the names I mentioned, Owen Morgan, Nathaniel O, Joseph, some of these people, they're going to be in the season. They have to be.
I just thought of something, Jason, and that is that If we do see Shannon at some point, and season 3 ended with Robbie getting close to Kreese, will we at some point see a face-off between Kreese and Shannon?
Maybe. Depends on how involved she is in his life. And she looks like she's more so now the motherly figure that he was missing. So interesting. So again, just not listed in this episode. That could change. This could be a contract. I don't even know. I'm just taking the information that we have and, putting it out there.
Yeah.
Now here's who I have on the most likely not returning list.
Yeah.
And that would be Aisha, Nicole Brown.
Yeah.
Maybe at some point, but I don't see her now and I've not heard anything. Then there's Stingray, Paul Walter Hauser, who we love, who I see in movies. Every time I see a movie, there he is. So I don't see him coming back anytime soon, unless Sal, he got his own show.
His own spinoff of Cobra Kai.
and then
it's just called Stingray.
Stingray.
Oh, okay.
My God.
I like it.
So good. And then the other one would be O&D Stone. I don't see this other young Johnny, although that could happen. They could bring him back, and this season could have these flashbacks of Johnny really young, teen. We don't know, but that's who I have on the most likely not returning list.
By the way, I don't know if we mentioned Aisha's actual name, Nicole Brown. I want to give her a shout out. Did you?
Give her a shout out. Give her another shout out.
If you did, Nicole Brown as Aisha, because you know what? From the time Aisha stopped appearing on the show, I don't think anybody in the public or watchers or listeners or viewers got a clear, concrete story of what happened and why she was not returning. And then beginning of season 3, or was it? Yeah, the beginning of season 3, they just said, what? Her family moved. All right, they moved. Bye. That was it. Nothing else.
It happens, Sal. I mean, I've seen shows like Mad Men replace someone. Like Bobby is now a different Bobby. And no one said, what are they going to say? Bobby looks different. I mean,
they used to do that in the old soap operas, I think.
Oh, yeah, they probably would.
Yeah.
So I just think moving away. I mean, look, Yasmin left. She came back. Yeah. She was gone for season 2.
That was strange. I was surprised to see her
back in season 3. And then she kind of changed in a big way.
Oh, and then
Dimitri are like,
there you go.
But season 1, Yasmin wouldn't have talked to him. Right. No. So yeah, that can happen. So there's hope. But that's who, we see. Now, Sal, I didn't rattle off some of the names. If you want to go through the credits and say everybody, I was saying character going back and forth, of course, because we love our cast, Mary Mauser. And, I was just hitting them along the way. You want to give Amanda a shout out because she's so amazing with her Amanda-isms.
Amanda LaRusso, played by Courtney Hengler.
So
do we say that right?
Sounds good. Give
Courtney
Dimitri a shout
Hengler.
out. I'm letting you handle the difficult ones.
Oh, where is Dimitri?
5 down.
Dimitri, played by Gianni DiCenzo.
Yeah, fabulous. Everybody, really. So that's what we have. We'll look for more breaking news, Sal. If there are updates here, and of course, there's probably going to be another trailer, or maybe there'll be another Entertainment Weekly 8 photos from season 4, of which you and I will jump all over them. But this just kind of stokes the fire. Like, hey, it's happening, Sal.
Yeah,
it's happening.
You know what I'm assuming, Jason, is that last trailer we got, or the only trailer we officially have for season 4 as of this recording?
Yeah,
I'm sure there'll be another. I'm sure there'll be at least 1 or 2 more trailers before season 4 begins.
Absolutely, I believe so. And remember, I'm still holding out for a Thanksgiving release.
Wait a second. What did you say last for season 3? That's not what you said for season 3.
No. For this season, I keep thinking like 4. Okay. Thanksgiving, people are together. They're going to pull this, change up. And then you were going like the 17th or somewhere in the middle. Right?
I'm still holding out for December 17th. If this were blackjack, I'm keeping my money on December 17th.
Yeah. So that's all I got, Sal. Just a chance to a primer, getting ready. And now we know we're going to see Lucille, a couple of old Cobra Kais, Allie in some way, shape, or form. Some new players, which is going to change things, and the story's going to keep evolving. And that's, that's good for the show. Bringing in some new blood as we just push forward for whatever we know is coming. I can't even anticipate how strong Cobra Kai is going to be, what Miyagi-Do is going to look like. If Johnny and Daniel can continue to get build a stronger relationship as opposed to, one step forward, two steps back. Sure. So I'm excited, man. I'm with you. I am getting more and more excited, and we're not too far away.
No, it'll be here before we know it. And but now after this recording, I'm gonna be thinking about.
I know exactly.
I'm gonna be thinking about all kinds of stuff now. Because I'm looking forward to seeing Terry Silver like everybody else, and wondering if Mike Barnes might peek out and just blow everybody's mind. I mean, I can't wait.
Yeah, thanks for saying that. Of course, Terry Silver, he could steal this whole season. We don't know. He was fabulous in Karate Kid Part 3. But really good point. And Mike Barnes, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Not these showrunners. These showrunners will do it.
Wow.
It's probably going to happen. It's a matter of when.
I'm going to have to be in a stable couch because I would fall out of my chair if I see Mike Barnes. I totally would.
All right, guys. Well, that's all I got. Sal, anything else to add?
No. Hey, everybody. Stay tuned to our show. We got lots of great things happening leading up to season 4. Yes. Hey, check out our other shows. Let's Talk Movies. Check out That's a Crime.
Yes.
And a lot of cool and fun things happening here at Just Curious Media.
Yeah. And you brought up a good point. So thanks for the idea to plug it. We do have a Let's Talk Movies coming up. It's going to go live. It's our first one on our YouTube live channel for Let's Talk Movies. And it's going to be
Roadhouse,
1989, Patrick Swayze classic. We think it's kind of a crossover. It's a Let's Talk Movies episode, but I believe the Cobra Kai fan base of Let's Talk Cobra Kai would enjoy it. There's martial arts. There's a lot of kick-ass fighting and ton of fun. So please join us. And Sal, when is that recording?
We're recording Friday, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. That's what's the date on that? Today's Monday.
Today is Monday the 8th. So that would
9th,
be
10th, 11th, 12th.
12th.
Wow.
So
it'll be here before we know it. And you know what, Jason? I took a little peek of the movie. I haven't seen the movie in years. I took a little peek earlier. I saw the first few minutes, that club scene, that bar.
Oh my gosh. So
I
good.
swear to God, I was sitting there going, I want to be there so bad. It looked like so much fun.
It's a different era, Sal.
I know.
It's a different era.
So much fun.
And that's why movies are great, because you can go back in time.
Yeah.
Just put yourself right there. Swayze's
still
share
with you.
us.
I'm going to share with you how that actually does remind me of a club I went to in the early 90s, similar to that opening Roadhouse scene. Just a real fun time. I'm going to share that with you later.
Sounds good. So thank you so much for listening. And please be sure to subscribe to Let's Talk Cobra Kai wherever you get your podcast. You can also really help us by giving the show a 5-star rating on Apple Podcast.
And for all you listeners that enjoy sharing your thoughts, you can leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, send us a direct message, or post a comment on our social media, which is at Let's Talk Cobra Kai, as well as at Just Curious Media.
If you're a dedicated listener of Let's Talk Cobra Kai, consider supporting the show on Patreon. This greatly benefits the show on many fronts and offers you exclusive access and much more. We also highly recommend checking out our other podcast and visiting justcuriousmedia.com.
No mercy.